So it takes instruction time away. And so when you're spending so much time on providing those accommodations, you're losing on instruction, and I just wasn't willing to give that up. So this year, we are doing the 3, and we've put in place what's called Blitz. It sounds strange, but it's really just a fancy word for our scheduling. And so we have set aside our Blitz time for each grade level. So for example, our kindergarten Blitz time is for that 50 minutes that we know we're gonna push in our title teachers, our sped teachers, our ELL para to be able to assist those kids right then and there during that time. Knowing that 50 minutes is not all the time that they're spending on reading, language arts, what have you. So outside of that time, the classroom teachers also meeting with those students. They're rotating between different groups, having more individualized small group instruction. And that's been helpful, way helpful for us as we're serving students. And so this year, our title teachers and our sped teachers will test during the Blitz time. So if your Blitz time is from 9 to 9:50, that's the time that we'll allow those students to get those accommodations to be able to help them with that test. Outside of that time, you have to figure out something for those students to do, but it helps us be able to develop groups and not miss out on so much instruction time.
Other questions?
Just as an administrator looking at hiring or potentially hiring new teachers, so like what's one skill that you've noticed in the past 5 or so years that you would hope that you would be looking for in new teachers?
The biggest thing that new teachers struggle with is classroom management. And it is, honestly, no matter how much you prepare or how much you do ahead of time, until you're in it, it's really hard to know and be able to make gains. And so there's often tears, and there's it's okay, and I have to tell them, it's okay, we'll get through this. And they all do, no matter how strong they were coming out of school. It's just something that you're always going to struggle with. Because when you go into student teach, you just kind of come on in after they've done all the expectations and everything's rolling smoothly in the classroom, and so it's generally pretty easy. But then when you start a school year with those students, you just flounder a little bit because you haven't had that opportunity to develop those with those kids. And so I would say that. And I would also say that ability to gain relationships with students is a huge, huge piece. To be able to start each day new and say, okay, I know we struggled yesterday, but that's okay. Today's going to be a great day, and it's a fresh day, and it's a new day, and that's okay. You can't always teach that. You know, I have a teacher right now, and she's in her 3rd year. It's like she's been in it for 10 years because she just has this way of really connecting with students. And so that goes a long way when it comes to behavior or when it comes to classroom management, because there's that level of respect and trust there. And so I think that's another real big quality to have.
Other questions?
You're gonna make me go back? It's lunchtime, my favorite part of the day.
Just want to do lunch duty today.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and it's cold, and they kind of get whiny on me when it's cold and I have to go outside.
Any others? Thank you, Megan. I will say that Emerson's a great partner with GMK, and some of you probably had field experiences there at different times, but they do America Reads. You know, we have students go there to KCLC. We have students who work there after school.
The last couple of years, I spent time talking to 100 level courses about volunteering, because at times you may not qualify to participate with the America Reads program, and so I encourage anyone, if they're wanting to gain experience, because like I said, that's really what it takes, come fill out the volunteer application and I'll get you in a classroom helping. I know you're not getting paid, but I know you don't have a whole lot of